Now, Liverpool will be without Ibrahim Konate for their opener against Fulham, but there is some good news ahead of the match at Craven Cottage. Jurgen Klopp says that Alisson is fit and Naby Keita could be available after illness.
Started with Diogo, like pretty much. One was injured, the other one got re-injury. It was not 100% clear as well when he. You know, there's no criticism because when you make a story of everything what I say, but it's like this. He's with the national team. Both of them are with the national team. There's a diagnosis. We get the diagnosis. We cannot now. We trust the diagnosis. It's completely normal. And then not in the full process all the time. The national team takes over in moments. We try to step in as early as possible. So, but for Diogo, man, it was obviously slightly too early, or the injury was different in the first place. So they're already fine. It's like in a few weeks' time they will be back, but they were not in the preseason, which is not cool. Then Costas, obviously unlucky in a training situation, but I saw him now. He was out on the pitch, so he might be, in his opinion anyway, might be ready to train next week, which is helpful. Ibu in a challenge in the game against Strasbourg. What happened there? We have to see how long it will take. But he's out for a while, so these kind of things. It's and I forgot now 100%. Oxley, of course, and these kind of things. So that's not cool. But we cannot solve the problem that we have for 4 weeks with a transfer for a full year. That makes now, in a moment at least, no sense for us. But the transfer window is open, so we will see. But the plans don't go in that direction.
Well, the World Cup this winter will be an added concern for Klopp, who says that players' welfare just isn't being considered.
Look, with these things, it's really I was not angry at all before I came in, but when we start talking about it, I really get angry and with you as well, because you in my opinion, you misunderstand your job in these moments. And I say we wrote it and stuff like this, but in the end, my problem is that as much as everybody knows it's not right, nobody talks often enough about it that it will be changed. Something has to change. You cannot just top class players constantly watch them. Oh my God, are they great? It doesn't work. And there's a definite. It's like with the climate. We all know we have to change, but nobody's really, what do we have to do and stuff like this. And I'm in that as well, no doubt about that. But it was really why we wouldn't talk about that and just do it properly and say, ladies and gentlemen, FIFA, UEFA, stop. Premier League, FA, please start talking to each other. There must be one meeting where they all sit together, and the only subject should be the most important part of this game, the players, and that didn't happen yet.
Interesting to hear him bring climate into the discussion there as well, Jurgen Klopp. Now, can we see new striker Darwin Núñez making his Premier League debut tomorrow? Well, Klopp suggested actually the club record signing may start the game on the bench.
Yeah, Darwin is ready. But does that mean he has to start? I don't know. That's not about that. So we have obviously still different options, and that's what we'll use. And Darwin needs time to get used to a lot of things, but he is already a real help, and went really quick, to be honest, from the first game where I thought, oh, what are we doing with him? Not because of him, but because of the parts we played for him. So it was a proper pre-season training session for him, and the first game, when he gave him a lot of runs to do. But now, obviously, it's completely settled. He said it himself. He was very nervous in the beginning. That's, I think, from my point of view, that's very. I sympathise with that a lot, and it's normal, completely normal.